Hello vlog. It is actually the same day as the last vlog that I filmed, but I wanted to start a new one because I realized it just made sense in my timeline, and I am still awake. It is like 11 p.m. right now, but I wanted to show you guys what I have been doing to kind of stay on a schedule, have a little bit of structure in my days right now, because I don't have like a 9 to 5. I don't have to be into work at a certain time, and that is my toddler clock. I am starting this vlog right now because I figured tomorrow at 8 a.m. I am just not gonna, be cheery enough. I am so grumpy in the mornings and I don't want to talk. And so I figured, why not start it now? So welcome to the comfy, cozy evening vibes of my bedroom. My laptop is actually lighting me right now, and I just have my Christmas lights on right now and a candle. This idea came to me when I was scrolling through Pinterest, and it was so random. This was like actually something that was meant for toddlers. And essentially what it is, it's a clock. I mean, it has the times on it, but it also just like has little areas where like what you should be doing is like on the face of the clock during that. I'm gonna put my clock right here so you can see what it looks like. It has been working really well for me. I think one of the biggest issues right now that I've been struggling with is that because a lot of my work doesn't have like super specific deadlines, tight turnarounds, things like that, that it just feels like, oh, like I don't need to do that today, like I can do it later tonight. And then later tonight rolls around and then I'm like super tired, and then it just kind of like keeps continuing on, or like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do that in the morning, and then I sleep in super late, and then I'm like, well, if I'm gonna ride, I should ride now before it gets too hot, like stuff like that. And so toddler clock. I made a lock screen, which I'll also put here, so that the toddler clock is on the lock screen of my phone and it's like all pretty and stuff. And obviously you can tell that I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift and the Eras tour right now, specifically her Midnight's outfit. And my favorite dance and song is the vigilant shit. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I've been seeing it all over TikTok, and then when I finally got to see it in person, I was like, so tomorrow is one of the only days that I have this week that I can actually fully follow my toddler clock. Every other day I have like an appointment, or I guess just mostly appointments. Like I have like laser, I have like a doctor's appointment, I have Aaron's birthday on Thursday. So like just like a bunch of stuff like that is gonna kind of keep me from doing the toddler clock stuff, but that's okay. Like I can still be productive. It's honestly easier for me to get more done when I have more to do that day, which like sounds so backwards, but for whatever reason, it's just easier to get stuff done when you're like, okay, I only have this much time to do it, and like this specific window is my only window to do it, Tomorrow though, nothing on the schedule, and I am gonna take you along for my entire toddler clock day. Now, fingers crossed, I'm gonna finally be able to fully follow it. The one thing I have been struggling with is waking up early. I am just such a sleeper, and I actually am getting blood work done because I have been sleeping like 12 easily. I could sleep easily 14 hours, and that's just way too much, and that's kind of crazy, and I've just been like struggling with energy levels. But anyways, that's like a whole other rant. Essentially, I'm gonna try and wake up on time tomorrow and get everything done how I wanted to do it, and I'm gonna take you along. Good morning. It is 8:30 right now. I have just been on my phone like trying to wake up for the last 30 minutes, and it's time to get up. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna take my retainer out, and I'm gonna go get breakfast and a Celsius, possibly. I'm just now realizing I didn't have any grape in the fridge, so I might need to put that in and drink it later. So I would be lying if I told you that most of the time I didn't eat my cereal in bed, but I do. I feel like most of my meals I carry upstairs. So sorry if that grosses you out. I understand. I just want to be back in bed at this point, and I would be way more miserable if I was sitting downstairs with like the cold wood floor or the bar stools, listening to the news, whatever. So I eat breakfast in bed. Getting back in bed though at this point does not mess with my ability to be up. Like, I have walked down the stairs and back up the stairs, and I just open my windows, so like I'm up at this point. I'm not gonna fall back asleep. For breakfast, I have been eating this Premier Protein cereal, and then I actually eat it with usually like some kind of protein shake. Maybe the full like milk base isn't protein. Sometimes it'll be the pre-mixed protein shake and then a little bit of Fairlife milk. But that's what I do for breakfast. And this is usually 30-ish grams of protein. The cereal itself is 20. And then depending on how much like protein shake to milk ratio, usually the milk is another 10 at least. I am going to enjoy my breakfast. And while I do that, I did pull out a grape Celsius. While I do that, I'm actually going through some photos for an Instagram post. Alright y'all, we are in the barn phase now of my toddler clock. And so I am dressed. I'm gonna fill up my water, head out to the barn. Obviously in a perfect world, I would be able to like make my bed and stuff like that, but I'm kind of running behind. So I'll do that when I get back in. I also only drank half of my Celsius, and so I'm gonna put it back in the fridge, and then I will have it later during work time. What's true for you? Lately, I have been riding every single day in draw reins. Except for when I'm jumping, obviously, to help her get a more developed top line and like get the muscle memory and all that stuff. But I'm feeling really lazy today, and I feel like she could probably use a break from it too. It's been amazing for her. I've seen like major changes, but I think we're just gonna go on a solo trail ride today. I've been wanting to do more solo trail rides, like get her used to it. She's not like the biggest fan, but she'll do it, you know? So yeah, we're gonna do that. I already unhooked the gate. We just took another lap around so that I can push it open. Smart cookie. I can't wait to get a bunch of spider webs in the face. I think we're just gonna plan on taking one lap around the lake and call it good. Don't become a stranger to hard labor. There's no other way. Hear me when I say, but if your aim is straight, and if you're willing to wait, you're gonna get there. Wait and see. Okay, y'all. We basically just gunned it back and forth on the longer side of the lake a couple times because lately she's been really struggling to keep the canter when I've been using the draw reins and collected and stuff. I think she's just like, I've collected her so far that she's kind of like scared to go forward. And so we wanted to practice going forward, which she totally did. She really turned on the turbo and that was fun. We just went back and forth and back and forth. I'll show you the strip in a second. And then once across the dam, and I think I'm just gonna walk her once more along the dam and then walk home. You did so good. She did do her little like buck thing that she does at the beginning of every single she does it every single time for the first canter of a trail ride. I don't know why she does it. All you have to do is push her on, and then she didn't do it again. That is the strip, I'm gonna try and show you with my finger, that we just galloped back and forth and back and forth. Oh, okay. You decided that we're done. All right. All right, come on. Come on. Are you tired now? Guys, normally she follows me. This is embarrassing. Now I'm trying to get it on video and she's not following me. Come on, let's go. Oh, no. We're hungry. All right. Starving after all those gallops. She always likes to walk behind me for whatever reason. Like directly behind me, and I know that's really dangerous. I kind of just let it happen. Okay, Ray is taken care of. She is showered, and so now it is 10:15. I have 45 minutes to do barn chores, so I'm gonna throw hay out in the pasture because we're letting them out into the little pasture right now, refill hay nets, clean stalls, all that jazz. I'm not gonna show that because I feel like you guys have seen a lot of my barn chores lately, but I will catch you inside at 11. Alrighty, I am back inside. I'm actually 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Also, I am really not that hungry yet, so I'm probably not gonna make lunch until like 11:30 or so. I'm gonna use this time to tidy up. I'm also super dirty, so I'm considering rinsing all the hay off of my skin that's stuck to it, and then I'll go out for tanning. Around in my head. Did you really mean the words you said? Rinsed off. I am now in my bathing suit. I'm just wearing a little sundress over it for right now. And I'm still not very hungry, so I'm gonna use this time to work on some personal vlogs, and then probably in about 30 minutes, I'll go downstairs and make lunch and head out for tanning. Ray! Come here! I have an apple core for you. They'll be home soon. You've already spent most of mine. Even when your words fail, you try to keep it light. You realize I'm done right. Alrighty, I am out in the backyard with my super random lunch. I would tell you random lunches like this don't happen often, but I kind of just like go off of like whatever I'm craving, what sounds good. And then I usually try and just get like a variety of things, proteins, fats, carbs, like all that sort of stuff. So I am gonna sit here, enjoy my lunch, and tan. Probably listen to a podcast too. That was Ray, Diego, and Misty just got back. I also just wanna say that I don't tan every single day, but I do just have it on my toddler clock for if I want to. Normally if I'm not tanning, I'm probably like doing work stuff, maybe doing some chores, like washing my sheets or cleaning the bathroom or just, you know, whatever else, but it is here blocked off if I want it. It's about damn time you get it right. Alrighty, I am officially over it. I'm sweating like a, what is the phrase? Orange heart. It's hot. And honestly, it's just kind of overcast today. So we're really not even getting that much sun. I laid on my back, I laid on my belly, and I am gonna use these last 20 minutes to keep editing that vlog that I was working on earlier. And then when work time starts, I will start on that. is almost 4 o'clock now, so I just ran downstairs to get myself a little snack because I'm feeling a little peckish. And these are my absolute favorite protein bars. I mean, it's only 15 grams of protein, so nothing too crazy, but an amazing snack. They're covered in chocolate, and Margot actually introduced me to them, but I can only really find them at Aldi. I think they sell them online too. They're great, and I am gonna show you what I have been working on so far. So for the mock-up of Bradford's bedroom, this is what I have so far. I'm not like super obsessed with it. I just added in the rug. I feel like he would like this. And then this is from the other angle. I'm trying to decide like what color the walls are, but also there's just like a lot of things about this room that make it difficult to style. The thermostat's here, there's the pony wall, the windows go all along this wall over here. But I think that's why it's important that we do a mock-up. Oh, there's nothing on this one yet. So that we can kind of get like a good idea of what it's gonna look like and, you know, if we would like it, and we can decide to move forward. So I normally would have already had these hay nets filled. Whiskey! But Misty and Diego didn't really have enough time to eat all of their hay before they left to ride in the morning. I wanted them to be able to finish their... So I wanted them to be able to finish their morning hay before I filled up for the next morning. All right, hay is in the dry lot. Hay nets are refilled for the morning. It's in the little pasture since they're going out there tonight. I think last thing I need to do is pull the truck and trailer in, and then whenever Misty and Diego finish eating, I'll let Ray out of her stall. Okay, truck is pulled in so we can let the kittens back out. That is pretty much all of our barn chores for the night. Around 9 p.m. I'll let the horses out into the pasture, but that is everything. So right now it's only about 5:45, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started on something for dinner. I am pretty hungry right now. Hey vlog, checking back in. My mom actually was making dinner when I walked back inside, and so she made salmon, orzo rice, and like a squash kind of roasted veggie situation. So that was good, but I drank a bunch of water before and after, and so even though I didn't eat like a crazy amount of food, I feel just like so full and sluggish right now, which was not my best decision. But it is time for me to go into the gym, so I'm ready for the gym. I am also so ready to take a shower. I am so gross right now. Even though I showered before I tanned, like, then I was outside sweating my butt off tanning, and then I was sweating in the barn. Like, it's so hard to stay clean in the summer when you have horses and you're just constantly out in the barn, but it's fine. I am gonna go inside. So today is leg day. I'll go ahead and put like on this side of the screen my current workout splits. So I start every day with a hot girl walk, which is just incline treadmill walk. I mean, ideally it would be 12:3:30, but that pretty much never happens. Usually I put my incline at 12, and then my speed is more like 1.52. And usually I go for like around 20 minutes. My stamina has been super low lately, so we're working our way back up. When I was home over winter break, I could be on the treadmill at 12:2 for like an hour and not feel a thing. But that's fine. Also, who has time for that? I'm doing way too much right now. So I think today is like Bulgarian split squats. Today's gonna be brutal. And I'm not feeling my best currently. I'm just like full and sluggish and tired. But I am going to listen to a podcast and hopefully we'll pull through. That was brutal. my legs are shaking. I normally would do squats first. They're like the most dynamic movement, and I feel like they need the most like focus and strength to have the right form. But the squat was taken until the end, and by the end my legs were shaking so much that I couldn't even do squats with the bar. I did squats on the mat holding a 5-pound dumbbell because my legs were shaking. And also, I freaking miss Pitt State's. They had like these little bars. They were like, I don't know, like 3-ish feet long that had weights that were attached to them, which made it so easy to do hip thrust. And here, like with like a regular full length barbell, is that what it's called? Like the long bar, like that is so difficult to set up and get yourself set up and everything. I was just like struggling, and there's all these high school boys in there that are like jacked, and they're just kind of like side-eyeing me like, is she okay, as I'm like struggling to pull the bar off of myself. But I'm glad I did it. I'm so ready to take a shower and just be clean and done for the night. So that's the last thing for my toddler clock day. Let's go do it. It is 9:40 right now, and I sat in the car for a while, and I was actually recording beans for Will. This app makes podcast, and so I was recording mine for the day and just chatting and scrolling, and who doesn't love a good car sit? Like, that is like one of the best things. So that's why I am a little bit behind schedule, but all that's left for me to do today is shower and go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about my toddler clock, leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer them. It's not a perfect system, but it has just been helping me a lot lately. So also, if you have any like tips, things that you do that help you stay productive and on track and things like that, leave them down below. I'd love to hear them from you. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Bye.